welcome back. We're now going to do part 2. So we're going to make some spaghetti sauce out of the Romas that we, in our previous video. So right now, I've already brought the tomatoes to a boil, and we are going to begin with we're going to start in a separate pan. We're going to do our onions, some garlic, and we'll get this rolling. Okay, so got some olive oil in our pan. So we're going to get ourselves some garlic in there. Some minced garlic. Get it going. Now, you can use whole garlic. You want to do about 6 cloves. But as you see, we have a very large amount of sauce. So I'm going to do about 6 spoons. Spoon it on here. My wife will link a little bit of a recipe. I'm not big, not a huge recipe person. I just go with the flow. So get the heat up here a little bit. So then what I'm going to use is I took some whole onions, and my sauce is already going to be chunky. Okay, now back. So what I did was I actually minced my onions, so I get, my sauce is already going to be extremely chunky. So we're going to heat this up, and then we'll get this going, and then I'm going to get it ready, and we're going to get it added to our sauce, and then we'll use our pan, and we're going to do some, we'll get some meat going for this, also our sauce also. So I'll chop another onion up so I get a couple chunks of it, and our garlic into the sauce, and then we're going to begin adding some other things. So we've added our onions and our garlic, and we're just going to continue to heat. Now we're going to begin adding in all of our seasonings. So we're adding in some fresh basil. Some fresh basil leaves right out of the garden. So on a smaller one, you do about 10 or 12 basil leaves. I picked several handfuls, so this is going to be a large amount. But I'm probably going to be in the, upwards. This is probably a triple, so I'm probably going to do about 40 leaves or so in there, basil leaves, fresh basil. So I'm going to add a little bit of oregano that we've already dried. So we'll probably put about 3 or 4 teaspoons or tablespoons into it. I mean, we try to dry all our herbs ahead of time, but we still have some. We still have parsley, and that's still going out there. So let this cook. Up the heat a little bit, so we reduce it a little more. I know it's a steamy mess in there, but so now I'm going to toss in a little brown sugar, sweeten her up. I'm going to do a cup at first and see how everything's going. But, yeah, a little more than a cup, but give her a stir. I'll find my spoon. And we'll let her simmer for a little while. Okay, so we're gonna spicing up our sauce a little bit. We're gonna go with a tablespoon, yes, a tablespoon of soy sauce into our concoction here. I've seen a couple videos of, or a couple recipes with this, so I'm giving this a shot. So we're just gonna continue to let it reduce. You see, it's still watery in spots, but we still have to add our meat in there. But okay, we're gonna let her simmer and till we add the next item. Okay, so now I'm gonna toss in some fresh parsley. Not everybody does, not everybody does the same. It's all on what you feel like. And our sauce is done. As you can see, it's quite chunky, but the recipe's not for everybody. It's not bad. It's got some soy sauce and everything else. So